Hi, back on the Silk Road. As we have talked about yesterday, or 2 days before, we headed to Svanetsia the last day. Svaneti, it's called in Georgia. It's in the northwestern part of Georgia, and it's right in the heart of the Caucasus mountain range, one of the highest mountain ranges in Europe, where also the highest mountain of Europe is, the Elbrus. And behind us, you can see the village of Ushguli, which is it's the highest village in entire Europe. It lies a permanently inhabited village in entire Europe. It's on an altitude of about 2,200 meters approximately, and there are about 70 to 80 families living here in this village, and about half stay here also during winter times. The city was really important. The town is very famous for its defensive tower houses. You can see in the back. Those tower houses were built in the Middle Ages in the about 12th century. That's where also where the chapel of the village was built. And the purpose of these tower houses was for the Swan people here to find shelter in case of raids, because there were always raids in this region. And also after the fall of the Soviet Union, this area here was not really under state control, because Georgia was part of the Soviet Union back then. And after the Soviet Union fell apart, this entire area, entire Svaneti, was under attack from different militias and a lot of raids here. So this entire area was always a very vulnerable one. And very interestingly about the people here living here, as I said, 70 to 80 families living here, and about the half, and a lot of the younger people, of course, younger students, they go to bigger cities during winter time for studying, and during summertime they come back and support their families for earning money from tourism, because Ushguli, and especially the part of Ushguli behind us, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1996, and is one out of 3 heritage sites in Georgia. And tourism is growing and growing and growing year by year, and it supports the families for getting more income. But also, of course, it changes the social structure somehow, of course, of the people living here. It's not that they live like in Middle Ages, like sometimes this village is referred to. It's really modern, really. So it's not like you're traveling back to the Middle Ages, but the people are very hospitable here, and it's a very good way to spend time here. Yesterday, for instance, we had a ride on horses back there in this valley towards the Shkara mountain, and Sebastian will tell you more about.
Yes, here in the back you see the Shkara mountain. It's the highest mountain of Georgia with an altitude of 5,200 meters, and yeah, it's directly at the border to Russia. So the mountaintop of the Shkara is part of the border between Russia and Georgia. And also really interesting is that there are a few glaciers coming down this mountain, and one of these glaciers is the spring of the Induri River here next to us. And this Induri River runs all the way to the Black Sea towards Anaklia, where we've been 2 days ago and where we traveled from. And it's also the border river to the Georgian separatist region of Abkhazia. And another really interesting fact is, or what shows that tourism is growing and growing, is that the streets up to this region are getting better and better. So till the bigger village or small town of Mestia, the street is really well paved. But from Mestia here to Ushguli, Yeah, it's good to have a four-wheel drive because it's like an off-road expedition. Yeah, so there's also a street running further. You could go on towards the east of Georgia, but the street becomes worse and worse. So we go back to Mestia, and then we are heading to Kutaisi, and afterwards going on to Tbilisi. Yes, so next time you will see us from Kutaisi, and I wish you a great Sunday. Bye.
Bye.